What's up, guys? I'm Griff, and this is Mass Effect Andromeda. It's essentially going to be a post-mortem, I suppose, of the game, as it is well dead by now. It came out last year, so we're almost a year later and looking at this again. And I decided I wanted to let's play it because, one, I actually surprisingly, and will probably be shot for this, kind of enjoyed it. And two, I wanted to kind of take a look back at it with, you know, you guys as a whole to see what was good, what wasn't good, and what could have been a whole hell of a lot better. So that's what we're gonna do, and I will try to link this largely something you can follow the story with. I'll be quiet during cinematics so that if you've not seen the game before and you're just curious, you get to experience all of that stuff. I am not a pro. Do not expect to see the best Mass Effect shooting ever. I will be so bad at this, but I play games on this channel that I like, not because I'm super great at it or anything like that, but because I just want to share them, because I enjoy them. So that's how I'm going to do my Let's Plays. We'll do this all together. We'll start a brand new game, we'll build a character, we'll do everything together. So go to new game. We're going to do a customized character because I don't like the default writers. They just look kind of pasty to me and doughy. Like people talked about in Sims 3, all of them look like they have pudding face because they just look kind of blobby. Yeah, that's what the writers look like to me, the default ones. I'm sorry. So I have to make my own. Granted, it's BioWare, and especially in the Mass Effect stuff, they don't give you a whole lot of character customization options. Granted, I feel like in this one they gave even less character customization options than they did in previous titles. So I'm gonna turn my headset down a little bit. A lot of this is gonna be a big trial for me. I've got a new graphics card. I've got a new capture card that I'm working with for the first time ever. So this is all a new headset, so I don't know how loud I am because I can't hear myself as well anymore. It's so new, so bear with me as I try to turn this down again. As I try to get everything in order. I imagine it'll take a couple of times before I'm like super ready. In this game I play male writer because female writer's voice gets on my nerves. I'm sorry. It's not that I'm sexist or anything. I just don't like her voice actor, and voice acting is a huge deal to me. So I like male writer pretty well. We're going to customize his appearance. No, we don't want the default. Yes, we want to customize. This is what I'm talking about with the limited choices. You've got 10 defaults to start with. And whatever default you pick, you better like, because your guy's gonna be, or your girl, whichever, same thing for Sarah, is gonna be just a small variant of what you started out with. I think I usually start with, where's my writer? There's my writer. Select him. Yes. And then from there, these are our customization choices. Even in Dragon Age Inquisition, which is the previous BioWare game to this, they had a lot more character customization involved, so I kind of feel like they failed down on this. Sorry for my pronunciation. But as always, you get to change their complexion. It's very BioWare. Very BioWare. I can't remember. I think that's the one I go with for him, which at some points, for some reason, this specific complexion makes him look like an old man. I don't know why. Of course, this is not the first time I've made this writer, so I know what I want him to look like. He's my canon writer, I guess. I don't really like to play with this stuff. There's not much else. You can change the height of his brows and stuff like that, but generally I don't change a whole lot because there's not much of a difference. I mean, you can change his cheekbone heights, things like that. I don't want to jack him up too much. I don't know what it was originally. 10. Okay. I usually like to keep it a little. I like good pronounced cheekbones. Cheek width, cheekbone width. You can make his cheekbones wider if you'd like. I don't like to do it too much because I don't want him to look freakish once we're out in the world, right? Because as you know, if you've played BioWare games before, there's a whole lot of difference between what you're seeing right now and what we're going to get when we're in game. Usually, I think I try to make his chin. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I have trouble navigating this for some reason. I guess it's because it's a little different. He's got kind of a... It's so just... Yeah, that's as good as we're gonna get with that. Alright. eyes. We'll get to play with the eye color in a minute. I turned him the wrong way. He's, for the most part, he's pretty good. Drop that down one. I don't think I need to, no, it doesn't need to be. He's fine. He's fine the way he is. His nose is pretty good. I think we're good on that. I mean, again, those are all of your customization options. It's just not as much as we've had in the past. With Dragon Age, I guess. With Mass Effect, kind of more slim pickings. The hairstyles, there's not many, but they're unisex, so you share all of the Sarah and Scott Ryder hair across the board. You can go either way if you want. If you want to go somewhere in the middle, or if you just like one of the lady hairs that you want to put on the dude, or vice versa. Again, it's unisex for the most part. Yeah, he's not going to be bald. He is going to have what I like to call the Alistair hair, because it's very similar to Alistair in Dragon Age, which is amazing. I love him. Hair colors. You got some choices, and then you start getting ridiculous. I mean, it's, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, these are kind of fun, but in-game, they're so bright. They're just so hard to look at. And we will see that, actually, because there are several NPCs that have super bright, fluffy hair. I don't think I usually give him facial hair. Some of it's so dumb. I mean, you've got beards and stuff, that's fine. But you've got, like, these ridiculous porn stashes and, none for you. None for you. Eye color, I usually fiddle with. I'm not very good at fiddling with it. I usually set it and then realize in-game that it doesn't look like what I want it to. But there is a point, and we will probably end up having to, there's a point where you can change your facial, like you can have reconstructive surgery essentially and change all of this stuff that you've already customized. You can kind of change, this is inner color, this is inner color. Let's make the inner color a little brighter and the outer color a bit darker. I really don't like this radial for the color choices. It makes it a little difficult to work with. That's pretty close to what I want. Maybe lighten the inner some. I usually try to go with kind of this honey golden color for him, because I think it's pretty. If you are doing this on your own, make sure that you change the opacity of everything to 100 so you can see what you're looking at, or else you'll just not be able to tell. Why do they pick such colors? Let me change the color first so I can eyeliner color. Just go with straight up black. I like to give him a little eyeliner, but only because it makes it look like he has eyelashes, as opposed to kind of not. Which one is it? It's not one of the ridiculous ones. Some of them are ridiculous. No. I don't remember which one it was. Oh no! Not any of those. It's probably that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Generally no eyeshadow for you. I don't dress him up a whole lot. So, there's that. Scar tissue looks more like, scrapes, I guess, in a lot of the cases. Where is that one at? Scar intensity. Nope, stop. Let me turn it all the way up so I can see what I'm looking at here. What are we looking at? I don't even see it. Oh wait, there it is. Found it. So yeah, they didn't do the best job with making these scars look legitimate. You also can't change the placement of them. Once they're on your face, that's where they are. Honeycomb burn marks, I guess, are what those are. I don't really know. Those are not the most awful scars on the planet. Those are alright. I mean, they look better at lower intensity, but it is what it is. And this is gonna, I'm sorry, I'm taking forever. I know what I like my writer to look like, so I'm trying to go ahead and get him there. And stop talking. Stop talking so much. I want it to be noticeable, but not super noticeable. Your tattoos are pretty, let me change the color to black. They're pretty slim on that too. There's like 10 choices and they're symmetrical, so you'll get choice 1 and choice 2 is just the other side. Where's this one even? Oh, yep, there's your ear tattoo on both sides. You got your hairline tattoo. They're not the best choices. Like, really, I feel like they phoned it in. That's what I usually like for my writer. This is my rider. Alright, so we're good. We can confirm him. He's our rider. Choosing your training is the same thing if you've played previous Mass Effect games where you get to kind of pick how you are. I like to go with leadership, sorry. Because I like the energy drain and the team support is kind of nice, but some of the other ones definitely have their... I wanted to do Scrapper because I like the charge, but I usually use charge improperly and then get myself in a lot of trouble. I make a lot of really hasty, rash decisions. Let's change his name. We're playing this on Xbox One, by the way, if you haven't noticed. But I like to change his name. I don't like him to be Scott. He is, in my world, Ramsey. Ramsey Ryder. Bam. That is good. Customize your twin. I mean, I'm just gonna, like, base go over it, because I know who I generally pick out for custom Sarah, which I think is... I say that, and now I can't remember it. That's the right one. Yes. We're just gonna keep most of... I'm not even gonna bother with that stuff. Her hairstyle's fine. Her hair color. We're gonna give her one of the bright ones, because why not? Let's give her this one. This one will be fine. She only gets... Okay, whatever. That's fine. She doesn't really need makeup, and then I usually give her a tattoo as well. There's this kind of cute necklace tattoo thing. I think that's cute, so that's the one she's gonna get. Alright, so she's good. You can have your father, Alec Ryder, look similar to you, which really, I think he's just pretty much a photocopy of you aged up. I don't think it's just similar, I think it is you. Customize your game history. It doesn't matter. They said that it was gonna matter what, like, basically whether or not your shepherd was male or female or anything like that. It doesn't matter at all that I can tell. If it matters somewhere, I haven't seen it. So, we are gonna play on normal because, again, I'm not some pro badass. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Yes, we're gonna start the game. And as soon as they start talking, I'll shut up because I can never tell how long it's gonna take to load. So I will just, be here with you while we wait for this to load. And I will babble because it fills the time. And load screens can sometimes take a really long time. There's our save icon, so maybe it's starting. Is it? No, we're still thinking about it. Still thinking, okay. I mean, I know, I get it. It's Xbox. Takes a while. Alright, EA, show us what you got. Which is not much. I'm sorry, guys. It's EA. You know this is not going to be fun.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
Alright, so we're awake. Yay! And on our new fancy spaceship that we've been sleeping in for a bajillion years, because that's how long it takes to get here. A bajillion. That's science. It is. Also, you probably recognized his father's voice at the beginning. Clancy Brown. He's in literally everything,
Ryder,
playing roughly
let's
the
get you
same
checked
role.
out. Look here.
Okay. See, he looks different now. That's weird. Different from the character creation. Maybe it's because he just woke up. We'll blame it on not being awake yet. Needs more coffee. I know how that is for me.
You are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
New
Makes
home
it
for
sound
humanity,
so
yay.
easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, tone choices, just like Dragon Age. So you get to pick kind of how you come across instead of it previous being like there was the Paragon option and the Renegade option and then nothing else, or the option in the middle, which I guess was non-committal. But now you don't have to worry about trying to keep all your points together so that you don't have scars on your face or don't offend people or whatever. I like mine to be kind of more casual, emotional
I hope
than
not.
everything.
I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Hey, also you can ask questions, again, just like Dragon Age. And I'm pretty sure they did the investigation option in previous Mass Effects as well, although my mind is not pulling that up quite as readily right now.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I'm still thawing out a little bit.
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Of course, it wouldn't just be easy to show up here, would it? Couldn't just expect that everything would be smooth sailing. And there goes the gravity. No big deal.
It broke free.
Just hang on!
Engineering, report.
We're just floating. There's no reason to try to move here, because you don't. Although I would like to do flips like that guy over there.
I'm almost inside.
Hey, come on.
Hold on.
How can I do that?
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
Oh no, not my twin sister. That is devastating. Of course there's gonna be something like that. They had to justify how we didn't see our other customizable character throughout the game.
What's wrong?
So she's here.
I don't know. Have to check it out.
Give it a second.
Ryder,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong. But the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while, then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Alright, so this is our main introduction. As you can tell already, there's been some kind of iffy animations. The voice cutoff was a little abrupt when Dr. Tapero here was interrupted by the spaceship running into stuff. It's definitely the C team at BioWare that worked on this game. 150%, obviously, the C team. But it doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy it, even though there are issues. If you can get this game on sale, which at this point I think is like a couple of bucks if you want to buy the physical copy, although EA is still being cash grabby, so if you want to buy it from Origin, I think it's still pretty expensive. I think it might be 40 bucks instead of 60 at this point. But it's worth picking up if you can grab it on sale, which it goes on sale regularly.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
I just talked to him because some of the ones with names you'll be seeing regularly. So we'll go ahead and there's Fisher here and like a couple other team members.
Or afternoon? Or I don't know.
They've largely got kind of inane things to say to you. It's just, they tried to make it feel like it was a more active world and these people are real to you, but it kind of came a little flat. It just fell flat, is all. So we'll we'll go with Cora here, who all of my friends like to refer to her as Skrillex hair. I mean, it's not exactly Skrillex hair, but that's what everybody that I know calls her, which is mean. It's mean.
Ready?
What's wrong?
Oh no! Time for tutorials. What happened that I can fix, that only I can fix because I'm special? Right stick.
We have to balance the power load or it can explode.
Oh, okay.
Ryder,
I bet I could take care of it.
Quick,
Yeah.
Ryder, use it to locate the vault.
Yeah, let me do my tutorial thing. Alright, so
On the second
this
conduit.
is our scanner. It's all special and junk. It lets us see through walls and discover what things are.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay. Ryder, can you go reset it?
Yes, I definitely can because nobody else is capable. Let me do this.
There.
I'm the hero.
Reset!
Yeah, I'm a hero.
It's working.
I mean, I get it. It's just part of the tutorial to teach you how to use your scanner thing and whatnot and pushing buttons, but it
job,
felt
Ryder.
really
Now we
cheesy.
can get to the train.
Thanks, cheerleader Cora. Let's go. I'm not being super critical. I mean, I am being critical of it, but that's kind of what this is for, is it's not just a Let's Play, it's taking a look at some of the big missteps that they made and some of the things that could have been way better.
Not sure
Because
your dad
BioWare
would
is
see it that
capable
way.
of better writing than this. They really are.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and push the button. Yeah, I know, I got a little ahead of myself there. Cut her off. My bad. Let's take this tram ride. Which later in the game, the tram rides are largely loading screens, just like they were on the Citadel in previous Mass Effects. Yay! I mean, I guess it wasn't always the Citadel, but, you know.
Helm
Actually, it
control,
wasn't it?
report.
I don't know. I don't remember.
We're drifting.
Oh,
Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
It's good to know what my writer is going to look like in about 40 years, because I'm pretty sure he's just a clone. Who do you want to side with here? It's really personal preference. I'm gonna side with my good old dad.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
I like that it's still telling us what the emotional choices mean. I guess because these are different, it's a logical versus emotional, and before, I guess... No, we've had one of these. Whatever. Emotional.
We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Sometimes they allude later, not a spoiler, but sometimes they allude later that you don't know your dad that well, so I don't know. I feel like I would argue for him anyway. My writer, Ramsey's gonna try to stand up for family. Family first, right?
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
Man, I'm so glad they patched some of the facial animations and just the general graphics, because when it launched, I'm sure if you are watching video game videos on YouTube, you heard about the Mass Effect Andromeda debacle.
Are
so
all
much
the writers
better.
adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some.
Hey,
Right.
player control.
You'll want to get your helmet.
I want to get a lot of things,
And
probably.
maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
Wait.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
So they're trying to build in some characters, some personality, which is good. I like that they're
Looks
trying.
like Dad's already suited up.
It's just not always the most successful, especially with Cora. I feel like Cora ended up being a much flatter character than she could have been.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah, I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
I mean, yeah, we could say we're home, but that seems a little cheesy, so I like for him to kind of joke with them.
Judging by all the people running around the bridge with their hair on fire, I'd say buckle up.
Damn, I knew this was too good to be true.
But we don't know for sure, right? Might be a cakewalk.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it could be. It could be super awesome. Probably won't be, but could be. Before I grab my helmet, let's... Is that the... Oh, no, that's just the radio. I don't turn the radio off. They get mad.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher, how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
See, do you want to be honest, or do you want to just reassure them that everything's totally fine, you guys? Whatever, they're gonna put their lives on the line, they might as well know.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition, but my dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience and the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
He mentioned N7. Yeah, this is definitely the Mass Effect universe, but it's set kind of... It's supposed to be right after or right during Mass Effect 2 is when they left our galaxy for Andromeda. So they haven't, like, the Reapers haven't come yet and things like that. None of the events of Mass Effect 3 have happened.
Way things are going today,
that's not true.
Any luck we can...
I guess it has happened. Those events have happened, but these guys have been asleep through all of that. I mean, 600 years of sleeping. So they don't know what's going on.
I've opened the armaments locker.
We better not. No bathroom breaks in this trip.
Sorry, I interrupted whatever he was going to say by clicking on the water cooler. Let me get a gun. Alright. Guns. Yay. Oh, wait. A pistol.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Okay. Well, I don't want to lock us into the next mission just yet, because I don't want these videos to be super, super long, which this one's probably going to be one of the longer ones.
We don't want to keep your father waiting.
Shut up, Cora. Since we go through all of the character customization and everything. And I'm sorry about all of the babbling. Again, I'm trying to divide my attention between what I'm actually doing and making sure that my new stuff is all functioning properly. Jeez, Cora, I got you. If I walk away, will she stop yelling at me? But I'll leave it here. We're going to do the whole game. There's no DLC because it wasn't successful enough for DLC. So, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take us. It's been a while since I've played. We'll try to be more knowledgeable, and we'll have a good time with all of this. We'll look at all of the good. We'll look at all of the bad. It'll be great. Let's have discussions in the comments. Yeah. Discussions, not yelling matches, though, please. That'd be awesome. So, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to sub and like, and I will see you guys in the next video.